Hi, today I want to show you our latest product. This is the Logix D-THC or Digital Torch Head Control. This is an accessory that is commonly used on CNC plasma tables to automatically compensate the torch head according to the stock material. This is particularly useful to avoid collisions and increase the cut quality during a cutting operation. Well, let's begin. Here we have a really basic connection. On top we have the power supply input. The input has a range of 5 to 30 volts DC. And here at the bottom we have the sensing inputs. Here the connection will depend on if your plasma cutter has a voltage divider or not. If your plasma has a voltage divider, you should use these two pins for sensing. And if your plasma doesn't have a voltage divider, you should use these two. More information about how to connect your Logix D-THC can be found on the user's manual. In this case, we will simulate the plasma arc using a variable DC power supply. Now, these pins are the relay's output. The connection of these pins will depend on your specific CNC control hardware. Again, more information of how to connect these pins can be found on the user's manual or at our website. Once we have our Logix D-THC connected to our machine, it's time to configure it. Here we have 3 buttons. These two are used to increase or decrease the values and to move between the different options on menu. And this in the middle is the menu and enter button. The first step is to set the arc voltage that our plasma generates during a cutting operation. Some plasma manufacturers like Hypertherm gives you this value, but if you don't know the arc voltage, you should measure it. So let's set, for example, let's stay in 120 volts. On menu, we have different options that we can change according to our needs. For example, delay. This is a delay that we can set telling how much time after the arc is generated the Logix D-THC should wait before starting the head compensation. A common value is half second, but you can set this as needed. All our products are calibrated on factory, but if you see that your Logix D-THC is giving wrong measures, you can calibrate the readings using this option. More information about this can be found on user's manual. Test. The test option is useful if you need to test if the relay's outputs are well connected. Range. Here you can set how much the voltage should change to consider making a head compensation. For example, let's set 5 volts. If the sense voltage is between 115 and 125, the torch will remain in position because the voltage is on range. But if the voltage is over 125 or under 115, the controller will send the up and down signals depending on the situation. Now, this option is a factory reset. Pressing here, we will reset our D-THC to its factory settings. This is useful in case we have messed up our settings, or for example if we made a bad signal calibration and we want to return the factory values. And finally, this is an exit option. Pressing here, we will exit the menu. The Logix D-THC has different icons to let us know what's happening and the response against the input. For example, let's put a voltage on the sensing terminals. Now, this icon shows that the arc was established and is reading the voltage on the sensing terminals. By resetting the power source, we can see a small clock. This icon indicates when the D-THC is waiting for the delay. And here, we can see the signals that the D-THC is sending to our CNC controller. By changing a little the voltage, we can see different responses. This is the down signal. This icon means that the voltage is on range. And this is the icon for up signal. The Logix D-THC is fully compatible with virtually any CNC plasma table. As example, let's configure it to work with Mach 3. Now, on Mach 3, go to Config, Ports and Pins, and be sure to check Mach CL mode. After that, go to Input Signals tab and scroll down until you see THC on, up and down. And enable those three options. Now the port number, the pin number and active load options will depend on your specific CNC control hub. After that, go to the Mill Options tab and be sure to have checked this specific checkbox, and well, just click on Apply and OK to save the configuration. And that's it. You have successfully configured your Logix digital torch rate control to work with your machine. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and for any question, you can contact us by our website's chat or through our forum. Links are in the description.